So this tutorial of sorts is brought to you by Squarespace, the best place to build a beautiful website. So I think we all know if you have a render that you want to make look moodier, you can do this by adding in some volume to the world shader with low density, or instead just use a volumetric cube to get that nice foggy look. But of course the issue with this is that rendering then takes absolutely forever, especially if you're rendering out an animation. In fact, doing a volumetric render takes so long that I can do something I've wanted to do for a while. This is a camera lens that's kind of broken. It fell during an old video. I want to see if it survives a drop test out the window. Let's find out. You're good?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try not to hit you. I'm gonna aim over there. You ready?
Yeah.
Ah! It's still in one. Can you check on it?
Yeah.
See if it's still in one piece. Is the glass broken?
No.
Oh, cool. Oh, and the render's still going. That's how long a volumetric render is. Thanks, Kate. So this is what the thing looks like. The focus ring came off. And this is what it looks like when I film out of it. I can't focus or zoom, but honestly, not too bad. So instead, let's just fake this with compositing by using some kind of depth pass, which of course gives us depth information about our render and lets us do a whole bunch of different effects. You can either do this by normalizing the Z depth pass, which is enabled by default, or even better, use a mist pass, which lets us manually control the black and white points and the type of interpolation. And this time when we render, you can see that one, basically no render time has been added, unlike the volumetric version, and two, we now have our mist pass in the compositor, which you can denoise and filter through some other nodes to get different kind of results. This lets us quickly mix and mist of any color for free by using, mix RGB and a strength slider, which adds that moodiness to your shots. And if you want to get even moodier, you can use a color ramp to define a gradient for the mist, which is actually a really cool technique for color grading, by the way. Other tricks are using the mist pass to get customizable depth of field for free with whatever bokeh ball shape you want, etc. Like seriously, you can lower your render time even more by not rendering out depth of field. Also create an abyss effect, or maybe some lasers, or like Ian Huber talked about in his lazy tutorial. You can send this through a displace node and get some fake parallax without having to re-render, so free perspective. So I just want to say thank you for watching my tutorial, and also this one is sponsored by Squarespace. And for those of you that don't know, Squarespace is the all-in-one platform for making a website without any of the coding, without any of the difficult hard stuff. Get your website going, up and running immediately. My website, www.cgmatter.com. How is it made? With Squarespace. Some features that you might be interested in are analytics, so you can actually track how many people are going to your website, demographic type information, also email campaigns, so you can send out a personal or brand message to, the people that would be going to your website. And while Squarespace is already affordable at an annual subscription at less than $10 a month, I have arrived from the abyss to make that deal a bit sweeter. You can click my link in the description to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. So if you are in the market to make a website, you want to build it without any, Squarespace, it exists.